Top TV, Truth of the People.
A very good evening to you and welcome to Capital Desk Live on Top TV Kenya. We have a lot lined up for you in our today's show, including the hike in fuel prices with Energy CS Charles Ketera and his counterpart. I'm talking about John Munyes, who is the Cabinet Secretary for Mining, have been summoned by a parliamentary committee to appear in Parliament next Tuesday to explain as to why the prices of fuel was hiked. That and much more in our today's show. But first things first, we take a look at the money markets as well as NSA performance today. Alright, you can engage us on our social media platforms at Top TV Kenya, at Abel Omasete, and as we usually do, I'll be sampling your feedback as the show goes on. To start us off is that Safaricom is set to earn 53.5 billion shillings for installing smart electricity meters to Kenya Power's large consumers in a deal aimed at curbing power theft and leakages and fixing weaknesses on the utility firm's transmission network. The telco is planning to install a 31 billion shillings intelligence system that will connect 330,300 electricity meters to a central location and track electricity use, power outages, and load on transformers, as well as read meters remotely. This will help bring down the share of electricity bought from generators such as KenGen that does not reach home and businesses, technically known as system losses, from 23.93% to 8%, earning Kenya Power additional revenues of 71 billion shillings in 8 years. Safaricom is set to earn 75% of the additional sales, or 53 billion shillings, with Kenya Power taking the remaining 17.9 billion shillings, according to the utilities firm board papers. This means the telco will recover its investments in 4 years and transfer the smart reading network to Kenya Power. On to our next story. Parliament has summoned Cabinet Secretaries for Petroleum and Energy over elimination of the fuel subsidy on Tuesday that saw pump prices hit historic highs from Tuesday midnight. Senate Speaker Ken Lusaka directed Petroleum Secretary John Munyes and his energy counterpart Charles Ketera to appear before the House next Tuesday. The state removed the subsidies of 7.10 shillings on petrol, shillings 9.90 on diesel, and 11.36 shillings on kerosene that applied on the prices of fuel sold in the month to September 14th. Removal of the subsidy increased the price of petrol by 7.58 shillings a litre in Nairobi to 134.72 shillings, while diesel jumped from 7.94 shillings to 115.6 shillings a litre, the highest in Kenya's history. Lawmakers want the CSS to explain why the state stopped subsidies, with the expensive fuel set to unleash pricing pressure across the economy and have ramifications on the cost of living measure. And finally, Kenya Airways is leasing 2 idle planes to Congo Carrier in a deal will see the cash-strapped airline save over 100 million annually on maintenance cost and additional revenue from hiring the crafts. KQ on Monday signed a wet aircraft lease agreement with the Congo Airways, which will see the airline rent the 2 aircraft and crew for an initial 2 years. The national carrier is leasing 2 Emirates jets that remained parked at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport's JKIA after KQ cut routes and frequencies on the back of low numbers for passengers. The 2 airlines also signed a cargo code share partnership deal that will see Kenya Airways start direct flights from South Africa to Lubumbashi in DRC Congo. You are up to date on matters to do with business on Capital Desk. Remember, we do this every Monday to Friday at 4 p.m. East African time. My name is Abel Nikanor Omasete. See you tomorrow. Same place, same time. This is Capital Desk, Top TV Kenya.